watches my channel, give you one guess where I was. Not hard to know. I don't think that people in the real world who aren't famous can quote things, but I do want to quote this. I own nothing and nothing owns me. Quote unquote. And in this time and place, nothing owns me. But God, the firmament of heaven, owns my soul. And I don't even know if I would call it owning it. He just have my soul. I pray, Lord, in the firmament of heaven above, my soul to keep. Every day, every night. Amen. Alright, why do I long for those words? I love you. Why? Why? From a man, hopefully will be my husband. Why do I long for those words? Who am I supposed to be with? Where am I supposed to be? God, please tell me. You're wild and child, oh my soul. You're perfect creation. You're an angel, baby. And I'm only for you. My heart beats faster. Yeah. Overpowered. I'm a woman, child. I love you. Star of my dreams, that must be I love you, every hour. I love you, every hour. Alright, you guys are gonna laugh so hard. LOL, lollipop. Anyways, I was gonna put the video up of it and everything, but this is a trip, you guys, and I wouldn't usually promote anything, but I definitely promote the OtterBox. You guys have no idea. So here I am when we were in Arkansas, or driving in the Ozarks, and I was singing that song "Water of Love" by Dire Straits, right? And filming the clouds, and I didn't have my phone like that close to the window at all. But so here I am. Was it Water of Love? Was it? Yeah, it was Water of Love by Dire Straits. But here I am, la 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 la, crazy Shauna Harris. Whoosh. There goes my cell phone, right out the window, 70 miles per hour, guys. You guys have no idea. And so, like, right away, I told everyone, I told my sis and Scott, and I was like, I just lost my cell phone out the window. So, he didn't stop right away. I would have done that, but he didn't. We flipped a Yui, as it were, a BITCHers, and came back. Lo and behold, there was my cell phone just sitting there right on the side of the highway. So, OtterBox is totally amazing. Not a scratch, not a dent. I mean, there's like a little thing in the corner where it hit the thing, but no breaking or anything. And it's really crazy because, well, I had bought that other cell phone. I don't know if I told you guys, but I left my other cell phone on the hood of my car. Yeah, I think I did tell you guys that. And then I drove away. Sorry about that. And then, so then I had to buy another cell phone, right? Okay, so then I bought another cell phone for $200, right? And then that one was just totally messing up. I don't know what the deal was with it. It was didn't have a lot of memory, and since I'm a Luddite, I don't have a PC, and so all my pictures are on my phone, and I guess I just ran out of space, and I had started erasing pretty much. I had like 4 applications left on my phone. It was still telling me, and I erased all kinds of videos and all kinds of stuff, and it was still telling me that I didn't have any space. So that phone, so I had to get this phone that I have now, and this is the phone that didn't break, and it's just crazy. So yeah, I guess I'm promoting OtterBox. It's pretty nuts. Anyways, I'm sure boring. I'm bored. Ready? I'm bored. Alright, one thing I know for sure, ladies and gentlemen, children of God, is I should be road tripping with a guy and not all by myself. I don't understand it. I don't understand this world sometimes. I don't think we're supposed to run around and try to, definitely not question, we're definitely not supposed to run around questioning God. But I do wonder sometimes, what the heck's really going on, man? Why am I all alone? And with the mentality of the way things are with people these days and the internet, and you can have everything all in your hands and never just at the tips of your fingers or I guess at the tips of your fingers with the internet. For guys that, I don't know if I'm the only girl out there, but ladies, Anne, Shanna, Anita, and those are the 3 girls I know it's up to me. If you ever felt like you feel like you're good enough to screw, but not good enough to marry, and all these men are running around and they're whoremongering women, and women are whores because they're not married, and it's horrible, right? Horrible. I don't know, you guys. I don't have the answers. I was trying to find Eric Dubé's 200 Proofs, because it's so odd to me that that's nostalgic to me now, because it's just been that long since that came out, and since I heard Eric Dubé's voice. It's very soothing, and I love listening to it, listening to his voice. He's a pretty incredible person. But I was trying to find the 200 Proofs so I could listen to it on my drive, and I was afraid it might like lull me to sleep, so I looked for it anyways, and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna go get back on Russian Vid's channel to miss him too. Do you guys still think it's this divide and conquer with the flat earthers versus biblical cosmologists? I don't understand flat earthers who aren't Christians, because flat earth brought me to my creator, and I believe that flat earth biblical cosmology proves creation. Have you guys heard that, well, there's a lot of things that disprove evolution, the woodpecker being one of them, because the woodpecker has a tongue, one of the woodpeckers has a tongue that goes all the way down to his stomach, and then it comes up to get the termites and such out of the trees. And the platypus, I believe, disproves evolution too. And I was trying to explain to my friend the other day that Haeckel's fake drawings are still being taught in schools, even though they've been disproven. they were supposedly, those drawings were supposedly the thing that proved evolution, helped prove evolution in the first place. I was also talking to my friend about, because I dropped out of school when I was 15, and I'm proud of that. And I went back, of course, I went back when I was 17 to take my GD, and then after that I went to vet tech school when I was like 20, like 19, 20. But I understand reading, writing, and arithmetic. Obviously, those are really important subjects, but I know I've said this before, if I ever do have a child, I want to homeschool, because then I think that higher learning should be learning how to garden, learning how to sew, learning how to build a house, learning how to fix a car, learning languages, learning art, drawing art, being an artist. I found this button. I gave my friend the make art, not war. But beyond that, what I really like, and the reason I like it obviously is because remember how I said I haven't done art in a long time. I have this little button, and it says FUCK art, let's dance. And my sister was telling me, because the friend that I was talking to, she was also talking to the other time, a different friend, and he said, you know, you guys, where's all your art on your walls? What's going on? You know, he's one of the reasons I started doing art again. But what he doesn't know about us, because people from our past think they know us still, and they just have no idea who we are. I don't know what it is about not wanting people I knew from the past to know my YouTube channel. I guess it's because they come on my channel and then they just start ridiculing me and all this and that, but for my belief system. But anyways, what he doesn't know is that we dance, and I spent a lot of my life dancing and singing, and unfortunately, in that I have danced the years away, I have not learned an instrument. I can play a couple of songs on the guitar, I can play a couple of songs on the piano, but nothing like, you know, I'm like Marietta Little Lamb kind of girl. I can play the recorder really well. You know, so I can play a little bit here and there, but when I go to see these shows, sometimes I just have to just sit back and just watch these musicians who are amazing. Just what they do. And the show that I went to last night, I'm sure you guys know where I was at, to find me. It's the energy. And I always think the same thing. So he said it. The guitar player said it, you know what I'm talking about. He said it. It's the energy that you get from live music, because you can run around and listen to CDs and such all the time, but there's just, it's like I hate to say it, it seems weird to say, but it's kind of like a reward system. Like, got something for me, got something for you. And it's the energy, frequency, and vibrations that keep us alive and keep us going. And music is a beautiful thing, Crowley rocker or not. But I love this band that I go to, because they have songs about the rapture, they have songs about church, they have songs about praising, having faith. It's beautiful, and I do love that. I'm really excited about that. Very extremely excited that the music can be so wonderfully great, and you know, it is for whether they think so or not. I know that God wants us to sing and dance, and MZ or Tony from Tony's Coffee House, or Ann or anybody, if you guys know. I can look it up, obviously. I don't Google things, but I'll DuckDuckGo it or whatever. Maybe you guys can tell me what, if you know off the top of your head, what God says about singing and dancing, because I know He wants us to sing to Him. I know that. And I can feel it, and I know I've said it before, but when I'm walking in the woods, I mean, this has happened to me ever since I was a child. I would start singing certain tones, and the wind would start blowing immediately when I started opening my mouth. I went to this park, and I remember this one time in particular. I went to this park. Gosh, what was that park called? I can't remember. But I was. I actually. This seems really odd, I'm sure, but I used to just go to be near. This seems really obsessive if I say this. I used to go to be near my first love of my life, just to be near, like, where I knew that he had been, because I wasn't, I didn't go as far as he was at certain times, but I did. I used to go and take a bus down to New Mexico before I had my driver's license and all that. I was like 15 years old. But I would just go. I went to this park this one time in particular, and I just started singing Beautiful Child, and the wind just started blowing incredibly, and just, it was so still, so quiet in the night. I don't even think there was any crickets, and the wind just picked up. And there was this one time in particular, and I always regretted not staying. Just kind of like looking back, if I had thought of that song Beautiful Child, maybe I would have stayed, and my life would be much different than it is now. But I guess what's meant to be will be in this electromagnetic interdimensional realm. It's awfully flat out there, you guys. What else was I gonna say? I don't know, I'm just bored. Something else. It's sure is beautiful here. So, on this drive, I'm on 70, going west on 70. And they had St. Elmo's in Indiana, Illinois. St. Elmo's, and I think the St. Elmo's fire might have been filmed there. I definitely don't think there's a Shermer High School from the Breakfast Club. Anyways, I just thought that was crazy. I passed that. So, what do you guys think about, like, I know that we have to have faith, and I know that God has a plan, but what do you guys think about your lives? Like, what do you think that you could... So I know I've said this before, and I've gotten a really good answer before, too. So when I first got here, I felt like I took a wrong turn, and I've just been here for a long time, but maybe I just took a detour, is what somebody told me. But I'll tell you what, man, I just went to Arkansas, the Ozarks, and then I just went to Indiana, and now I'm in Illinois again right now. And I'll tell you what, man, like, no matter where we are, if you're in corporate America, everything's the same anyways. It's all the same. Same stores, same toxic hell, McDonald's, wall fart. Same old song and dance. Same old places. Same old places. I want to go somewhere. Excuse me. Are you learning how to drive over there? Thank you. That guy was swerving earlier too. I'm not getting around to him. Ooh, he's got the Cocopelli. I remember the Cocopelli. There used to be this little Indian shop that I used to visit. I think they changed it to a dollhouse in Old Town Arvada. And my friend Tawana bought these really cool boots, man. They were like leather and they were like knee-highs. Suede, actually. Like suede knee-high moccasins. They were really groovy, man. And I went to go get some and then they didn't have any and then they just shut the store down shortly after that. So, I don't think that people need as much money as they think they do. So you guys know that I'm not working again because I wasn't gonna take any business from this girl who was trying to tell me what time it was. I don't like people with attitudes. I usually get along with people really well because the veterinary world is a female dominant for sure, and so I enjoy hanging out with females, and yeah, it can get a little catty sometimes, but I never had so many problems, and I think that she found out that I made like way more than her because I've been a vet tech for longer, and I think that's why she was starting to try to treat me like that. But I'm not gonna be told what somebody else who thinks they know what time it is. So my friend Tawana, when I went to go see her in Arkansas, right? So I had just bought this, it was like $24, and I bought this steampunk watch that doesn't run on batteries, it doesn't run on anything, it just runs on steampunk, and I think you have to like spin it around or do this weird thing to make it tick. And it was totally groovy, right? I don't know why I'm all into steampunk, and I know that might be a little dark for a lot of the truthers and stuff, but I like steampunk. I think it's pretty groovy. And so it was like blue, like this really pretty blue-gray and silver and gold, and it had all the gears and everything, and her, you guys might not know it, but her mom has pancreatic cancer, and that's why we went to go out there to visit her. So it wasn't really a vacation. And you never know how somber or how happy to be when to lighten the mood and things like that, because it's dark days for my friend right now. So I gave her my steampunk watch, and then I accidentally left my steampunk pants in her car, so she's got both my steampunk things. So maybe that's was meant to be. Maybe I shouldn't be into steampunk, I don't know, but I think it's pretty groovy. My other friend lives in Denver. He did a steampunk bathroom, guys. He's like a jack of all trades kind of guy who owns 2 businesses. One of them is like carpentry, does like bathrooms and stuff. I would have really liked to see the steampunk bathroom that he did. It's pretty groovy. So, and I'm really tired today, and I keep passing all these beautiful lakes, and I'm like, should I go fishing? I always carry my tackle box and my fishing pole in the car, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. It's kind of a little bit chilly out. But I mean, just to throw my pole in the water just for like 5 seconds. But then I was thinking, since there's so many freaking laws and licenses, I'm pretty sure that my fishing license is expired. And I think I went fishing like twice last year in Illinois. But I went fishing a bunch in Kentucky. But my sister, she's on her way. I'm not sure where she's on her way to, where they're going, but they're looking at a boat, because Scott and her want to sail the seas when he retires in 2 or 3 years, and retire my sister away too. So he wants to do all that and get a YouTube channel and stuff. And if I don't find a husband, you guys, I'm going to be going with them for sure. I'm going to be getting on that boat. And, we've already talked about going to the ice wall, trying to fish for Chilean sea bass, see if that's like a thing where you're really not supposed to go fish, because you're not allowed. No, but the Antarctic Treaty between all nations, I think it still is the only treaty among all nations that no one can visit Antarctica. You're not supposed to go there, right? Not only that, but you're not supposed to go anywhere near there now because of the Chilean sea bass treaty, to save the Chilean sea bass, supposedly, right? So, but we wanted to try to see if we could go to Antarctica and see what's up with that. See, like, what will happen. Will we get arrested? Like, what's gonna happen if we do that? I guess I can just research that. There's a fake moose right there. I thought it was real for a second. And then, of course, because you can go anywhere. Because, when he gets the boat, I'm pretty sure they're gonna buy this one. It's actually, the boat's smaller than my trailer, but there's plenty of places to sleep for 3 people. So if I don't get married, I'm gonna be getting on that boat, and you can go anywhere from there. So if they have it at his lake house in Kentucky, when the water's high, then you could just sail out to the sea from the river. So, and then just chase sunsets for the rest of our lives. Make pineapple beer and possibly have a YouTube channel, and maybe not be so censored and shadow banned and things like that. I still haven't reached 300 subscribers, and I don't know who more than half my subscribers are. I only know a handful who I love, and I guess I could call them fans. I think that's pretty cool. Definitely did not get YouTube fame. Like Will from The Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, and Casey from Enter the Stars, and KJ from The Scariest Movie Ever channel. I'm gonna go back. I was gonna do that today. I'm gonna go back because I was on KJ, The Scariest Movie Ever channel, because he was doing like a kind of like, I told him he reminds me of Art Bell, because he's kind of like, he thinks, I'm pretty sure he still thinks the Earth is a globe. He claims he can see the curvature or whatever, but he needs to look into it a little bit more. But I was on his show, and I told him he was like the new Art Bell, and he really respected that, and I really respect him. And I got to tell my little ghost story. So I'm going to try to see maybe if I can record that off my sister's phone or something, and then to put it up on my channel, because it was pretty freaking groovy, man. It was the 4th of July last year when I was on his channel. It's a long time ago. Time flies, you guys. Time flies. So, obviously, I don't know if I told you guys this, but what I really want to do is get out of, oh my gosh, that hawk is chasing that bird. What I really want to do is treasure hunt and try to become a professional treasure hunter, and you can find pearls and stuff and clams. Like, I think in China you find these mussels, right? And there's like, over like 20 pearls in there, all different colors, and sell them. That's what I really want to do, and if I do that in my RV, that'd be awesome. But you can also hunt for treasures on a boat. So, one way or the other, I will be hunting for treasures. I was given a false promise. There's always lies and false promises, it seems, in this world, but somebody promised me, somebody who claimed to love me, I don't speak to them anymore, promised me to get me a metal detector, and that would be pretty cool. I was talking to this one guy who was from Turkey, and he, in fact, says there's like so much treasure in Turkey and these old buildings and stuff, right? And it's illegal to bring a metal detector there. He says you can't bring a metal detector and you can't like take these treasures and stuff. He says there's just these places. I can't imagine how Turkey is. I may need to go see that maybe. But there's all kinds of places that I want to go, and I was talking to my friend Amanda, and she's just always on vacation. It seems she's a really radical chick. Really dig her. She owns a food truck, so, and I know it's a lot of work and everything. She owns a food truck, and she really likes it, and that's in Denver. So I want to go visit her food truck when I go. And when I was talking to her, she met us in Arkansas. She flew from Denver. She seems pretty happy in her life, and she's got beautiful children, and she's getting married finally. So I'm really, really happy for her. Really happy for her. I'm really, really, really happy that she found her way in this world and did things that I haven't done, that's for sure. It's like she's always at the beach. Anyways, thanks for listening. As always, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh.